Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to week 4, day 2 of BGCS. We've got a good game starting off here with Solaris and Team Dynasty. This is the first match of today. We've got another match at 9 p.m. BST, so stay around to watch that. But focusing on this game, Reptic, I don't know whether your mic is still
They should be able to hear me now. I am here. Yep.
okay. You're here. It's my fellow caster, Reptic. He's had a few tech issues getting here, but he's here nonetheless.
Yeah, mate. We have an interesting match on our hands. Obviously, Solaris keeping the same roster, but Team Dynasty after falling out and having to change the issues, we have now got our Team Dynasty 2.0, and the following players playing for them. It's Aaron, Kieran, and Alex. I think.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how they play. Do you have any predictions for this match?
Um, yeah, I think Helter not playing for Solaris. I think this is a match that Solaris need to win. Um, just to stay in the contention for the top four. So them playing not their main roster is a bit wild to
Yeah.
me. Um, It'd be interesting to see Team Dynasty respond to this in a. They are playing their main roster in as a Aaron, Kieran, and Alex. Yeah, one of the only teams that have like actual normal names. So, yeah, I'm going to go with against what I said on the podcast yesterday. I said Solaris would win 3-2. I'm going to say Team Dynasty take it 3-2 purely because of the rosters that I see in front of me.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna go 3-2 as well. I'm gonna follow your footsteps. I,
As always.
I Aaron's an incredible player, and Kieran's just been showing everyone wrong. You know, we've heard from previous teams that he might not be the best player, but we've been getting proved wrong every single time. Don't get me wrong, hasn't won the series, but he has been a crucial part of each team he's been on, in my opinion.
Hmm.
But I say we get straight into this game.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I've got a few theories on how these two teams are going to end up. I think Aaron's going to be the aggressor. He's going to create all of the scoring chances, whereas I think 50 is a bit more sort of as we wait for the teams to get in. 50 is a bit more systematic with his approach. He likes to build up an offense out of the defense, and he's very good at linking up his teammates. Where whether Chrome and Vanish actually get up onto those challenges and passing plays is yet to be seen. But heading into this first match, coming off of probably not the best results recently, be interesting to see how this one pans out.
Yeah, I do think winning their first game is going to be crucial for this team Dynasty, as obviously they are a new roster, so mentals might not be the best if they drop too early in the first series, but we'll see as Kieran sends it down one side of the field. Azza now takes it, tries to keep the pressure on, tries to center it, but that is a great touch from 50. Keeps it on, no one's middle to follow up.
Kieran tries to make a little play for himself, doesn't manage to get it. He's a big G2 fan, is Kieran. He likes repping them, which is fair enough. I don't think we see many players with team decals on a lot of the time. It's mostly sort of basic try hard presets going on, but so far we've seen Team Dynasty come out with the most pressure. I think is the Solaris have had one or two shots here, no shots released from Team Dynasty, that they held it in the blue half for most of the match so far.
Yeah, they seem to be doing very well of, taking a shot and then just passing it back to their teammate. Aaron now takes it slow. That's not the best touch from 50, but Alex doesn't get in contact. Kieran now tries to take a shot. It is weak. What Solaris able to do? Not much. They do not get it out. Aaron tries to keep it in. Good clear by Vanish. 50 now follows that. Sends it to the backboard. That is just wide, and Vanish isn't able to get the shot.
It's a really well played clutch defense there from Alex, and there was a good bump pull shot there from Kieran. That's giving his teammates some moral support, and just like to talk on the implications of this match. You know, if Team Dynasty, like basically they have to win this match and the next three to be within a chance of getting top four, and
Yeah.
even then some other things have to go their way. So every single play matters for Team Dynasty for their next four matches.
Yeah.
If they win this next one, they have to win the next, and then the next, and then the next. And even then, it's not confirmed that they're through.
Yeah, it is big credit to the players that did join up, because they're joining onto a team where they have to play perfect, as you said, to make it the playoffs, and that is credit to them. We will see if they're able to do it, and that will be, you know, the road of a lifetime if they do. Vanish. Now takes the control. 50 takes it off him, tries to get something going, but it's not too much. Now Kieran sends it down to the center. Aaron 0 boost in that. Not much he can do. Kieran misses. Aaron now takes it for himself, tries to send it away, but good interception by 50. Nothing comes off it. Vanish now intercepts the ball, but straight to Aaron. Aaron slams it down the other side of the net, and 50 was sat in the corner trying to get boost and gets punished for it.
I feel like it was a matter of time until that was going to happen. I think Chrome and Vanish, not completely aware of where each other are on the ball, whether they're just not looking around or whether they're not having any comms happen. Playing a bit too much twos,
Yeah.
it seems, and Team Dynasty taking full advantage of that. Aaron making a mark already.
All I can say is I'm happy I've played this Dynasty roster already. They are looking good.
Yeah.
50, that's a great demo. Chrome will now take it down the side of the field, but he has 0 boost, tries to center it. Good read by Aaron. Aaron's now low boost, trying to get it out. He just do a decent clear, sent it to the corner of the offensive side. Kieran tries to pre-jump, 50 gets it around him. Chrome now follows, takes the shot, but easy save by Aaron. Not the best clear from Kieran, as it does go to 50's possession. 50 tries to figure Aaron out. Aaron reads it, and does that go in then? No, it's just wide.
It's so hard to always get those shots on target when you don't know that you're actually winning the challenge. Like, in hindsight, you're like, oh yeah, just shoot that on target. But in the moment, you don't know. Oh, Vanish has somehow snuck that one in, as I can't play God's defense for
Yeah,
a whole minute.
with a
and,
double
yeah,
commit from Aaron and Kieran on
as
that.
well.
On that defensive side. It is unfortunate, but we'll see who takes the lead in this first game.
At least it's a close match. I think it's definitely providing in that aspect. Whether we'll have a match as close as we had yesterday or not, who knows? But I'm hoping for one just as entertaining. Maybe some flashy plays coming out here from Vanish. Can't quite connect onto it. Let's have like boost. There's a good play out from Aaron, but that's, you want more challenges coming out from your champs. To be honest, you always want to scream at them like, just go, just go, just go, because you just don't want your opponents to have any form of pressure whatsoever. The more challenges you get in, even if you miss, does help dissipate the pressure. That's an awkward situation for Alex. That's going to drift on in. Vanish gets another. 9 seconds left, and Solaris completely switch over this match.
That is brutal, because Dynasty have looked the better team in about 95% of this match, and just crumbling in the last minute or so, and that's hard to watch.
Oh, kickoff goal is possible, barring that. Oh, that is a good start, but it's going to be an awkward bounce, and looking like it's going to be heading down onto the floor. Yep, Solaris take game one. In quite the turn of events, to be honest. I don't think, you know, if we take the first half of the game, it's like Team Dynasty take this all of the time. They've got all the pressure, not all of the shots. Solaris definitely having more shots, but more build-up play from Team Dynasty. Just, I guess, more shots equals more goals at the end of the day.
Yeah, as I said, you know, Team Dynasty seemed to have most of the pressure in that game, and I think he might have just either got a little bit too comfortable or just weren't too sure how to keep the goal lead. But as I said, it's a new roster. I think they're still building into their playstyle, and I still believe they can take this series.
Oh yeah, it's never over, and you know you've always got your timeout available. So it'd be you know, that's always a talking point for me because I love my timeouts. I'd like to think that I use them effectively. Whether other people like to use them or not, I don't know. I've heard different things from different people about whether they think it's a good idea to use. Some people think it's just a massive killing momentum and just lets you sit there and brood. For me, it's a reset button. Neither team opting to use it. I think that's fair. See if Team Dynasty can make the most of their pressure this match. They just need to finish. That's all it is. They just need to finish the ball.
Ooh.
There's a double miss and there's a block out from Azza. Already having to play defense as Team Dynasty.
Yeah, 50 tries to get something going there. It's not able to. Kieran tries to block Vanish. Vanish misses, so it sends Kieran flying down the other side of the field. That's a bad miss from Aaron, and 50 was going to shoot it right underneath the defender. And there we go, Solaris 1-0 up in game 2.
Yeah, not much else to say other than Azza has to hit that. Either you wait for it a bit more, take it 50, or you know you've got that shot.
Yeah, I think
save rather.
I think he panicked. I think he had more time when he thought there, but that doesn't matter now. Just need to tie this game up. Kieran tries to get it going, gets it around finish. Chrome tries to hit it away and does. 50 follows it himself. Tries to fake one out.
Oh no.
He does. Alex bumped Aaron there, I think. Kieran left in an awkward position. Aaron's now left in an awkward position. Vanish takes a shot, but it's just sent wide.
I think the thing that we have to remember of this Team Dynasty team, despite the fact that they've been able to hold immense pressure in the previous match, this is a new team, and Kieran, I've yet to see him play badly.
Yeah, that's a boomer shot, and you know, Chrome tried his best, but I don't think he expected the amount of power that came off that. And that is a great shot from Kieran.
He did shoot it at his man, but you underestimate how difficult those shots are to save. The ball comes straight at you. If you backflip, then you miss, or if you front flip, then you might not even save it. So you do have to get that right touch to be able to just send it out. Doesn't matter where, just somewhere.
Yeah. All I can say is this Dynasty roster is doing good, you know, doing these 50s in the midfield. There's always someone on the ball. I like to see it, because sometimes it's not like that when you get a new roster.
Kieran on the ball. He is a bit of a maestro, is Kieran. He loves his time on the ball. Tries things that maybe not necessarily expected for. That's a really bad touch from Aaron. And almost an even worse touch from Alex. And making the best out of a really bad position there is Aaron getting the flick, not powerful enough. And Team Dynasty somehow finding themselves keeping pressure after that, like, honestly, awful play in defense.
Yeah. I just don't think Solaris are pushing as much as we used to them doing it. 50 it seemed to be, you know, taking a step back in this series, and I don't think that's the way to play this. Alex. Go ahead.
Alex again gets another pop out. They just sending it out into the middle. Not the place you want it. It's a better place to put it than in your own net. So can't fault them for that too much. Azza can't get the shot past 50. Alex. They seem to have their rotations on lock, to be fair. I don't think they've scrimmed at all, other than probably just before this match. And I can't really find many faults with their rotation, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what it's surprising. I think it surprised me and a lot of other people in chat. I was expecting this to be chaos, and to be honest, I think they have better rotations than some of the teams that have stuck together since the start of this tournament.
Yeah.
So, credit to Team Dynasty.
That is
awkward.
That's gonna go in.
Alex just panicking. I think he had time just to reverse there or take a little bit more time.
Going for boost as well here is crazy.
Yeah, he turned around, and it's a bad lineup of events there, and it's caused Team Dynasty to go 2-1 down in game 2.
Yeah, just a bit of awareness, I think, is needed. That's something people underestimate a lot. Chrome's going to get one. We're looking at a bit of a lead now for Team Solaris and a bit of a mountain to climb for Team Dynasty. Starting to not look very good for them.
Yeah. I will wonder what if Team Dynasty do take a timeout after this game if they lose this, but they still have time. Roughly 2 minutes is a long time to score 2 goals. We'll see who gets him started. Kieran tries to shoot. It's not the best one. Alex now tries to send it to Aaron. Aaron's now in the off position and 50 bumps Aaron out. That is class play from 50.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted. He went for the play. Chrome, that was just a banger, and it just so happened that it was also just going in.
Yeah.
Fantastic bump there from 50. He saw the play, made it happen.
Yeah, big brain move. Now, Team Dynasty at 3 goals down. As I said, it is still possible. But it's going to be hard road. 50 gets that around Alex. Chrome now follows it up. Tries to center it. Does 50 pre-jumps, and if he hit that, I think that was going to be a goal. Alex now 0 boost. Having to do a lot of work here. Tries to get it around 1. He's not able to, and Chrome hits it away. Aaron keeps control. Chrome slams Aaron away, and Team Solaris just have all the ball pressure here.
Yeah, they seem to have really come into the series quite comfortably. You know, I think last game was a sort of, I don't know, wake-up call when they conceded one, and now it's just sort of, they're in business, they've got their play style, they challenge a lot. That's almost in. Yeah. And the shot's not there. I think
that'll go in.
Yeah, that'll go in. Well done, Ezra.
Kieran backflips here, fakes 50 out, yeah. and then Alex jumped and faked the other guy out. Big brain play from Team Dynasty here.
We'll have a double fake player into a completely open net.
Yeah, well, 44 seconds. Team Dynasty need to score 2 goals, or they will be going 2 games down in the series. I can't talk. Alex tries to start it off, gets it center. Kieran misses, and Vanish will clear it away. There is no follow-up, so Aaron will keep it in. And yet again, no follow-up. Kieran just gets beat, and Solaris have the ball again.
I can't help but think, you know, Azza needs to be the marksman. He needs to be the one that the champs are getting the ball to. He seems to be doing a lot of the passing, and the shot never comes through. Like, although this does, it's not placed particularly well. I just think, you know, Azza, he's known for being the more mechanical, and yeah, that's just, yeah, that's a 0-second mayhem sort of happening.
I do agree with you. Like when Aaron is passing, the shots always seem to be weak. But if the GC takes the shot instead, as you were saying, there's a higher chance of a goal. Is there a timeout?
Yeah, TO timeout.
Oh, okay. I think that's a good place to use it.
Yeah, I think it's the right place to use it. So long as he's got something to say, because you can't just let. This is not a mentality thing. This is a play style thing. So you need to talk to your team about what you want from them. Alex putting up no stats that game, that's a problem. Kieran obviously scoring a goal, that's good, but I think the ball needs to be channeled towards Azza. I think you need to get that ball to him and send him upfield, because that's where his strong suit is.
Yeah, 100%. He's a mechanical man, and he hasn't really been showing it because, as you said, he's been, you know, at more of that second man trying to pass. But to take down the Solaris Esports roster is that I don't think they're very strong in the air, and if they can get Aaron the ball and send him up in the air, I do see them, you know, having a higher chance of winning the series.
Honestly, just releasing more shots, no matter where you are in front of net, just releasing a shot, getting 1 or 2 people to commit, and building up pressure that way. Yeah. So long as you've got a quick follow-up on the other side, that's an easy way of getting a goal. Like, shot, someone comes in for another pass, they're scrambling to get back, you place the shot low or even slow, and it's often a goal. So I'd like to see some more variance in what they go for in offense, and place Aaron in a more offensive stance.
100%. Do you think Team Solaris will be talking about any playstyle changes here, or do you think they're just going to take the 3 minutes and just talk about mentals possibly?
Yeah, they're just going to chill, I think. You can't really change anything after a 5-2 victory. And with their timeout in hand, 2 games in hand, you're looking at a winning formula. You don't want to change it. So they're just going to sit there, chill, and just sort of, calm the nerves a bit. Because there's always that level of nerves when you're closing out a series. You're maybe like, I can't bottle this. I can't bottle this.
Yeah.
So you just need to close it out. So settle those nerves, get the job done, move on to next week. Team Dynasty, they've got all of the pressure. They need to win 3 matches in a row, and then the next 3 series to be within a chance of making playoffs. If they don't win this game, they mathematically cannot make it.
Yeah, and you're ready now. Well, you have to wait. Oh.
Yeah, you have to wait. Come on, Aaron, you should know this.
Yeah, I will be interested to see if Dynasty, like, what changes they do make. I do hope they make Aaron go a little bit more aggressive, because definitely when you're 2 games down, you need that.
Yeah, I think you've got to take risks, and this could go 2 very different ways. I think if Team Dynasty are going to win it, they're going to win it in like a 2-1 fashion. If Solaris win it, they're going to win it in like a 6-0 fashion.
Yeah.
And that just comes from the risk-taking factor. But Team Dynasty, on the offense, starting off well, not able to create anything from that. It's going to be sent middle. This is a risk, but you're not going to gain anything from it. 50. Get the ball out again. There's a good flick over towards Vanish. Off the backboard. There's a good touch from Alex. They're sent back for Solaris to take their time with now.
Yeah.
And comfortably.
Well, Dynasty does get a good interception there. 50 sends it up for Chrome. Chrome tries to recenter it, but Vanish doesn't push. Aaron slams it high. 50 has to deal with it well. Send it to the backboard. Aaron takes the boost. Alex does miss. Kieran's now up. Gets it around 1. It is also a shot. 50 deals with it well, but it does call the double commit. 50 with 0 boost. Aaron keeping it in, and Team Dynasty seems to be building a little bit of pressure up over here. And as I say that,
Just as you say that, yeah, 50, yeah, he's right on it.
I
That was a
said
really
that.
good build-up play though from Chrome, just hitting the ball into the sidewall, hitting the ball into the corner. The defensive plays there, not in position, not giving themselves enough time to react, and suddenly Solaris already in the lead. Is this going to be a landslide? It's looking like it, especially after that kickoff. That's just going to go straight in 50-50. I mean, not much you can say about that one.
Yeah, just, Alex taking the long route rounds. He's never going to get their own time if he takes that long route. And I do have to think what the Dynasty mentals are like right now. Being a new roster and going 2 series down, and definitely 2 goals down in the game they need to win. That is brutal in the mentals.
Yeah, I don't, if you're already 3-0 down and you've not done anything on the team, you can't be too sort of hard on yourself, especially as a new team coming in. You can't really say much. Like, if you do get a win, then it's like, oh, okay, we really do need to perform. But if you lose, then you can't be harsh on yourself. You just got to think, oh, it is what it is. We'll just play the rest of the matches, play it for fun.
Yeah.
Or play it for spoiling. Spoil all of the better team's chances of making playoffs. That's always a fun part of having a playoffs as part of the format.
Yeah. Now Aaron trying to get something going. He just center it. Kieran does hit the ball. Chrome will deal with it well. Sends it away. Alex does miss. Vanish now has the ball to himself. Not the best touch. 50 is facing the wrong way, and that might just sneak in. That all came because I think 50 was just sat in the way of them trying to get the ball out the way.
Yeah, missed touch there from Vanish. 50, I mean, I think Chrome thought that 50 was getting a touch there, so I was like, okay, I'll just rotate back post. And then he ended up being out of position as well. No players able to react to the shot, and suddenly we're in reaching distance for Team Dynasty. Hopefully gaining some momentum.
Yeah. Kieran trying to get something going. Pinches it down. 50 takes the shot, and I think that was Aaron just sat out of place there.
Yeah. There's no back post rotations. Oh,
Alex.
yeah, it was Alex, yeah. it was what I was saying about another goal, hitting the ball into the corner, hitting the ball into the corner, off the backboard, anything like that. You need to be back post so that you can react to it and sort of drive up to it so you can get a big booming clear. Rather than if you're right in front of it, then you either can't react.
Nope.
That's in again. Okay, yeah, this is exactly how I thought it might go.
Team Solaris are doing so good at reading Team Dynasty's plays and managed to adapt perfectly, just slammed it to the bottom left corner, and no one from Team Dynasty is going to be able to get there in time.
They've got confidence, and that's exactly what Team Dynasty do not have. They're not going for things. They're not challenging teams like Solaris Esports. They're letting them do what they want. Whereas Solaris are challenging everything. They're on top of everything. They're playing with confidence, which is why they're winning. I don't think they're that much of a better team. I just think their play style and the way that they're playing with confidence is what's making the difference.
Yeah. Aaron now, left by himself. Fakes out 50 somehow. Tries to flick it over Chrome. Not able to do so. Now, Alex has the ball to himself. Gets the flit reset. What is he able to do? Gets it around Chrome, but 50's perfectly positioned to deal with it. And Team Dynasty's plays, just nothing seems to be coming off them in this game.
No, they seem to have the right idea, but I think they're going into sort of Hail Marys now. They've got to score a goal in every 30 seconds. It's already a tall task, let alone to put a time constraint on it. So, yeah, I think this is going to be Team Solaris's. Solaris Esports.
Yeah.
Barring an absolute miracle goal here from Aaron,
Ooh.
and he almost gets it, to be fair.
Now,
But yeah, I think, I don't know. It's just too difficult, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Another goal comes in for Team Solaris. Solaris Esports. I'm doing what you're doing now. And Dynasty, I think this is the end of the road for this series.
Well, and the league, they can't win. They can't get to playoffs after this game, which is upsetting. But it's always going to happen.
Has to happen to 6 teams. So 8 teams, 4 teams.
Well, 4 from each conference.
Yeah, has to happen to 4 teams from each conference. So has to be 1, but they can draw in other people's chances, as you said. Now, what are Solaris going to be able to do in this last 40 seconds? Tries to go for an own goal here, I think. 50 gets it away. Just everyone from Team Dynasty is just going all in for the ball, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, you've got nothing else to go for, right? You've got nothing to lose. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it was either going to be a 2-1 to Team Dynasty or a 6-0 to Solaris, and it's gone one of the ways.
They're just going to try and get stats now in the last 12 seconds.
We've got a Brazil on, so
yeah,
see if that can come to fruition.
Team Dynasty are going to try anything they can not to let that happen, and he does do it. Alex stops that Brazil chance.
They're really not giving us anything to talk about, are they? Oh. How rude.
Yep.
It's such a difficult position for Team Dynasty, I think after losing that first match, it's sort of like, oh, okay, so we've got to win 3 more in a row, got to climb back up, and you lose another, and it's like, oh, let's take this time out, see if we can do anything. If you concede 2 in this first game, it's like, oh, okay, I can see where this is going. You've mentally resigned at that point. And Team Solaris are going to take it 3-0 in emphatic fashion.
Yeah, big respect to Team Dynasty, as I've been saying. The new roster coming in, and they didn't really make it. The score was 6-2, but it didn't look too easy in the first 2 games for Team Solaris Esports.
Yeah, I think some issues were caused. I think Solaris were also warming up into the series. I think if it did have to go to Game 4, Game 5, then they would have continued to get better, whereas Team Dynasty sort of stayed on that same level throughout the whole series, which is probably why they lost so consistently, whereas Solaris was adapting. Team Dynasty just did not. They weren't able to create enough.
Yeah.
And, I think there wasn't that awareness to get those passes to Aaron, get those challenges early,